Hello everyone and happy better year. Welcome back to my channel. I hope you all started this year in a good spirit. I know I did. I'm still sick a little bit, but nevertheless it has been a very good start. Quiet but good. And here I am starting another experiment that will take 6 weeks long to complete, simply because I have 6 different Selftan lotions in front of me in the shade Ultra Dark, Extra Dark, you name it, basically the darkest shade that the brand produces, just to see which one wins in the end, not in terms only of the depth of color, but also wear, also how the ingredients are, how my skin feels, all of the nitty-gritty details that I'm gonna get to every single week. And this video today is just the start of the experiment, just to show you how these shades or lotions look side by side in terms of shade and color payoff. And following in the next 6 weeks, I'm gonna do every week a single review for each lotion individually, but at the end I'm gonna review them together and rate them like I did in the past twice already. You can check them on my Instagram account. I've reviewed before tanning mousses, but this time around is lotions because it's winter time, and as we know, skin tries to get drier during the colder time of the year. So I thought maybe this time I'm gonna do something different, just because I had them as well in my repertoire, but I wanted to see how they perform together. So let me show you how they look as a first impression on the skin. Here are 3 of them. Maybe hard to see here, 1, 2, 3, and then I have 3 more here. This one actually flopped and I'm gonna get to it in a bit, and I'm gonna replace this with something else. But as you can see, the top, this one and this one, actually look the darkest, and they look kind of red undertone. Here and here is more of a brown undertone. This one I think is also brown green. This one I cannot really say because I think the product is actually expired. We'll get back to it, as I said, in a moment. So let's start one by one with this arm. This is on the top Bellamianta in Ultra Dark. They have a tanning lotion, they have tanning liquid, they have tanning mousse. I tried until now only the tanning liquid and I quite liked it. I didn't try the mousse yet, but this lotion proved to be actually something really good. It's not expensive, it's around 20 euros or something, but look at this color. I have to be careful around my wrist and apply moisturizer before, because it can turn a little bit unnatural. But other than this is a gorgeous dark color. It's a true ultra dark. It had a guide color, I didn't expect that either, and it smelled nice, not intense. It was hydrating. I like the ingredients as well. I overall think this will be one of the top of this trial. Let's see how this goes. Then in the middle is something that I said twice that flopped, and I'm gonna get back to it. This is Kiss by Me in Delicious Dark. I love the name of the shade. It is very liquidy, and when I tried this product yesterday, last night, it also smelled kind of like a self tanner, which is very strong. And I saw here right away when I applied green, straight green on my skin, and I said, okay, this is probably expired. I don't know if it expired. It turned my skin darker. You can definitely see my skin tone is around here, and here you can see that there is some color going on, but it looks weird, grayish, almost green, I would say. So for this reason I decided to drop this one out of the experiment and try or replace it actually with Sun Laboratories. This is a very famous brand for back in the day in US. I bought this on Amazon multiple times. This is very dark, or Delicious Dark, how it's also called, the darkest shade. Basically they have 3, I believe. So we'll see if this one proves to be as dark as the others. At the bottom here I have the iconic bronze from Ireland, and this is an extra dark luxury lotion. This is more of a drugstore brand, I believe, because they have somewhere prices between 10 and 15 euros. The ingredients is nothing too spectacular, and as I applied this one here, it looked more like a green based tan. I don't know, it's hard to say with lotions actually. It was hydrating, it was light, it had the strongest scent, which didn't really disturb me this time, surprisingly, but it turned out to be kind of like a medium to dark tan, not really extra dark. I don't know, we'll see at the end when I apply full body. I think this is going to be the 3rd week, yes. Then we go with the 4th. Here on the top we see this is actually really dark. I think even the darker than Bellamianta here, if you put side by side, looks like it. This is Tensiuticals in Extremely Dark, which is their darkest shade, and it was a limited version only, so they don't have it anymore. Hopefully they will bring it back. But I used this before. I really liked it, simply because It lasted so long, and it was such a nice and natural looking tan. Here around my wrist is a little bit orange because I didn't put any lotion beforehand. This happens with hands and wrists, so careful with extra darks on your hands. But nevertheless, this is beautiful. Might be even the winner. We shall see in the end. Then in the middle is something that I didn't really try. It's not really that dark. I expected it to be darker because the guide color was really nice. This is Bare by Vogue lotion in Ultradark. I liked it. It's another Irish brand, I believe. Yes. And at the end, why not, we have the Dripping Gold, which is one of my favorite lotions. Here at the bottom is darker than Bare by Vogue, I can see that for sure. And it's this nice brown chocolate tan, put it this way. It smells wonderful, it's very thick, yet it sinks into the skin quite quickly. I believe this is perfect with anyone with very dry skin or even eczema, because it just does wonderful, and it will last you forever, or at least 7 days with good maintenance. So these are the 6 tanning lotions that I'm going to use in the next 6 weeks, just to see which one performs the best on my skin tone, which one wears the best on my skin as well, because some of them might look nice in the first 2 or 3 days and afterwards kind of patchy, you name it, you know the drill. And I'm gonna maintain this because yes, I do maintain my Selftan throughout the week with 2 of my favorite products. The first is the Deluxe Gradual Tan from Loving Tan in shade Dark. I love this as a top up, but also as a maintenance, simply because it's so hydrating, it's so light on the skin, has a nice scent, and it does improve the color of your skin, of your tan, because it's such a nice brown base tan. And of course, I'm gonna use in between the body with cream. I love this one simply because it's so light on the skin. It has the best scent out there, and it does indeed maintain and keep your tan longer. It just works with any tan out there, you name it, mousse, lotion, spray, whatever it is, it will make your tan last longer. That's it. So I'm gonna do this in the next 6 weeks, and afterwards I'm gonna come back on the screen, tell you which one of these won for me personally, and more details in terms of ingredients, price, brand, you name it, all the nitty-gritty. Stay tuned because I'm very excited of this project. It's gonna be 6 long weeks and I cannot wait for the final result. Thank you for watching, and don't forget, as always, self-tan and subscribe.